If you're over 60 and you've looked in the mirror recently and felt something drop inside you, not just your skin but something deeper, I want you to know that what you felt in that moment is something millions of people feel and nobody talks about. It's not vanity, it's grief. A quiet, private grief for the face you used to recognize. And nobody prepares you for that. Nobody tells you that one morning you'll look at yourself and feel like a stranger is looking back. But here's what nobody is also telling you, and this is what changes everything. Sagging skin after 60 is not just about aging. It is about something specific happening inside your body that most doctors never even mention in a checkup. And when you understand what that is, and you do something about it, the results can surprise you in ways you genuinely did not expect. So stay with me, because what I'm about to share took me years to fully understand, and I'm going to give it to you in the next few minutes. Let's start with the real reason skin sags. And it is not the reason you think. Most people assume sagging skin is simply gravity doing its job over decades. And yes, time is a factor. But the actual structural reason your skin loses its firmness is something called collagen collapse. Collagen is the protein that acts like scaffolding underneath your skin. It holds everything up, keeps everything tight, gives your face that lifted, full appearance you had in your 40s and even your early 50s. And here is the part that will shock you. Your body starts producing significantly less collagen after the age of 25. By the time you reach 60, you have lost nearly half of the collagen you were born with. Half. And it doesn't stop there. After 60, the rate of loss actually accelerates. So the scaffolding that held everything up for decades is quite literally dissolving underneath your skin. And no amount of expensive cream applied to the surface can rebuild what is being lost from within. This is why so many women spend hundreds of dollars on lotions and serums and wake up 3 months later feeling exactly the same. Because they are treating the outside of a problem that lives on the inside. But here is where it gets genuinely interesting. Your skin is not a passive organ. It is one of the most metabolically active tissues in your entire body. It is constantly repairing, regenerating, and responding to what you eat, to how you sleep, to the signals your body sends it every single day. And that means it can respond to the right inputs even now, even at 65, even at 70, even at 75. The biology does not close the door. It slows down, yes, but it does not lock you out. The 3-minute fix is not a cream. It is not a device. It is a combination of 3 specific things you do. 2 of them with what you put in your body, 1 of them with how you touch your face, that together send a signal to your skin cells that tells them to wake up and start rebuilding. The first thing is something you likely have in your kitchen right now and have never thought of as a skin tool. Vitamin C. Not in a serum, in your body. Most people do not realize that vitamin C is a required cofactor for collagen synthesis, meaning your body literally cannot build new collagen without it. It is like trying to build a brick wall without mortar. The bricks are there, but nothing holds them together. And here is the problem. Vitamin C is water-soluble, which means your body cannot store it. Whatever you don't use each day is flushed out. So you need it consistently, every single day, in meaningful amounts. Not a tiny sprinkle in a multivitamin. Research shows that adequate daily vitamin C intake in older adults is directly associated with higher skin elasticity scores and reduced visible wrinkling. A small glass of fresh orange juice, half a bell pepper, a handful of strawberries. These are not just healthy foods. At your age, they are skin medicine. And the beautiful thing is that within 3 to 4 weeks of consistent intake, many people notice their skin starts to feel different, slightly firmer, a little more resilient, like something underneath has quietly shifted. The second thing is water. And before you roll your eyes, because I know you have heard this before, I want to tell you something specific about what dehydration does to aging skin that most people never explain properly. When your skin is even mildly dehydrated, and most seniors are chronically mildly dehydrated because the thirst sensation weakens significantly with age, so you genuinely do not feel as thirsty as you actually are. The cells in your skin physically shrink. They flatten. The spaces between them widen. And when that happens, the surface of your skin has less structural support from within, so it hangs lower. It sags more. Wrinkles look deeper. Pores look larger. All of it is made visibly worse simply by not having enough water in your cells. And here is the cruel part. By the time you feel thirsty after 60, you are often already significantly behind on hydration. Your body stopped alerting you at the right time. So the fix is not waiting to feel thirsty, it is making water intake a scheduled, intentional habit. 6 to 8 glasses, every day, without waiting for the signal that may never come. And the change in your skin when you do this consistently, within 2 weeks, is not subtle. It is visible. People notice. Now the third thing, and this one costs nothing, not a single penny: facial massage. Specifically, a 2-minute lymphatic drainage technique that you do with your fingertips every morning before you do anything else to your face. Here is why this works. As we age, lymphatic circulation in the face slows dramatically. The lymphatic system is responsible for clearing out waste, reducing inflammation, and delivering fresh nutrients and oxygen to your skin cells. When it stagnates, and it does stagnate with age and inactivity, your face holds fluid in the wrong places. You get puffiness in some areas and sagging in others. The skin looks tired, dull, heavy. 2 minutes of gentle upward strokes with your fingertips, starting from your jawline, moving up toward your cheekbones, then outward toward your ears and down your neck, manually stimulates that lymphatic flow. It pushes the stagnant fluid through. It brings circulation back to the surface. And in the short term, your face immediately looks more lifted, more awake, more alive. And in the long term, consistent daily circulation to the skin is one of the most powerful things you can do to support its health and resilience. 3 things. Vitamin C daily. Water scheduled intentionally throughout your day. 2 minutes of facial massage every morning. That is the 3-minute fix. But I want to tell you one more thing before I go. And this one has nothing to do with collagen or hydration. There is a kind of tiredness that settles into a woman's face after decades of carrying things. Carrying worry. Carrying responsibility. Carrying other people's pain. And that tiredness shows up in the face not because of collagen loss, but because of tension held in muscles for years. The jaw, the brow, the area around the eyes. Women in their 60s and 70s are often holding chronic microtension in their faces without realizing it. A constant low-level bracing against the world. And it pulls at the skin from the inside in ways no cream can address. Part of caring for your skin at this stage of life is learning to release that. Consciously. Daily. A few minutes of letting your jaw go soft. Letting your forehead be still. Letting your face rest without performing, without preparing, without protecting. It sounds almost too simple to matter. But your skin lives on top of muscles. And muscles that are finally allowed to release, even a little, carry their faces differently. You have spent your whole life looking after everyone else. Your children, your parents, your partners, your community. You have shown up for all of it. And somewhere in the middle of all of that showing up, you stopped expecting anyone to show up for your skin, for your reflection, for that quiet part of you that still wants to look in the mirror and feel good about what she sees. This is me showing up for that part of you. 3 minutes, every morning. That is all it takes to start telling your skin, and honestly yourself, that you are still worth taking care of. Because you are. You always have been. And it is never, ever too late to begin.